the heck is that? Look down, don't look at. What's up, Mr. Panda? David! Yeah, crazy, man. Came in a little early, it was pouring rain. Of course, now it's clearing up a little bit, but trying to get Samuel, my brother. I could probably unplug this. Um, just an update, guys, and I want to give you a little update here. All right, guys. So, real quick, I've been using this now for a couple of weeks now. Only because I kind of have it out, and I've been mainly using it for a power source, right, for my phone. I don't know what's going on internally. Now, obviously, this is a 2.5 amp, 300 watt inverter. Okay, we've seen it do some pretty cool things. Ran a 50-inch television. Run a polisher. Obviously, some fans, some pretty crazy lights. I think we did the 12 volt 1400 lumen light we plugged in, and no doubt about it, it can do the 2500 from Milwaukee also. We saw it run that little freezer there, right? I think it's a 7 cubic foot. Oh yeah, I got the little DeWalt here rocking. Take it up. You can take it up to the top, but you gotta take it out when it's over. Yeah, it's not bad. I like it. I like the size of it. And I'm gonna do a little update on that too shortly. But anyway, guys, I'm a little shocked and a little disappointed at the performance of this. This, again, I don't know what's going on internally because it has obviously that 2.5 amp, but this thing goes through batteries crazy. All right, now it said, well, and I'm going to be honest with you, the big thing that you have to watch with this, guys, and I think it's probably half the reason, is this will stay on. Okay, this will not shut off. Well, not the battery's gone. I mean, the guys, I got like 2 charges out of this, man. Not even. I just charged this battery yesterday and it's dead already. This is a pretty big battery here. We're talking 144 watt hours. Okay. So, 144 watt hours, it's kind of like an 8 amp hour battery, right? An 18 amp hour, 18 volt battery. So it's not small. But again, I think the biggest issue, now obviously on the packaging, it's going to tell you it can charge a phone, so many times. Thing's getting beaten up already. But, what you have to be careful with, guys, with this is the on button is going to stay on. All right. So I have it on. It's probably going to blink here because the battery's low. But if your phone is charging, a lot of the 18 volt power sources, I can only speak for the Milwaukee and the Rigid and the Bosch, actually, because I know those 3. Once it's done charging, it stops taking power from the battery. This thing will just stay on, and I think it's gonna. Right, it's something to keep an eye out. Once let me shut this off. You can't even listen. 23rd.
Delivering in summer is it's.
Yeah, it'd be great if it kind of made a noise, a beep beep. Your phone is charged or something. Or obviously, if it shuts down, it would be great. See, this thing's still kind of like blinking here. But just be careful. But even without that, I've noticed that it really it goes through this 4 amp hour battery very, very quickly. So it's something to keep in mind. Again, for $99, if you're in this platform, it's definitely something to check out. You might want to check it out, see how it goes. I mean, you do have a 90-day Ryobi offers something very similar to DeWalt. I forget what they call it, but it's an option, right? The biggest issue with this is that, really the biggest battery that Ryobi offers is a 6 amp hour, all right? So, running this type of wattage, you're going to go through batteries pretty quickly with this. If you plan on doing anything besides charging your phone, right, or a tablet. So something just to keep in mind. Maybe we'll do a little test where I will start this, charge the battery completely, and maybe we'll run something, a light, a fan, something to that, and we'll have a more accurate assumption of that. But yeah, guys, I just posted this up on Instagram. Everything is dead. My Makita's dead, so I'm back to the Porter cable. My Makita 12 volt is dead, and now the Milwaukee 12 volt is dead. So all I got is the Chemo here. Chemo therapy, right? But yeah, this thing's been working pretty good. I mean, it works. This is a hammer drill. I kind of did a little post on it. I don't know how these companies stay in business, and like I said, this is not a bad little hammer drill. I'm not, it's just I don't see why someone would buy this, because it's not that cheap. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. What's up, William Pearson, my brother? Does it get hot? Yeah, it gets hot. It gets hot in the back. Not with the phone, obviously. I mean, it gets kind of warm with the phone. And I'll be honest with you, if you just kind of leave it on, see, it's still on right now. It's still blinking. So I think that can kind of be an issue if you're charging your phones, where your phone's kind of charged, but you don't really know. Especially some of these. I mean, the new phone that I have the Galaxy 10. I mean, this thing will freaking charge completely. And if I'm at as soon as that 15% warning hits, if I leave this on for a half an hour, I'm at 80, 85%. So it charges pretty quick. And it doesn't charge as quick, obviously, with this as it would, your house outlet. But that's what makes the Milwaukee kind of weird, because the Milwaukee, I'm telling you, that thing charges like a beast. I don't know how it would do with this phone, to be honest with you. I've really only been using this since I got this phone. But yeah, it gets a little warm. And I think that's the biggest issue, is that it's just constantly on. So, your phone charges, so let's say an hour. And you don't really know what's going, you're doing something. It's eating the battery. All right. I didn't even charge this thing one full charge and it's dead. So I must have left it on at some point a little bit longer than I wanted to. So just something to, be on your toes with. That's why I'm saying, I think this excels most not being a power source, not really for your phone. And obviously you have 300 watts and an outlet, so you don't, right, not really made for the phone. So I want to see what it can do, maybe doing, a fan, something around 100 watts, where it's not totally maxed out, at the 300, but you know, something around 100, 150 watts, and see how long we can keep it going up and over. But yeah, so anyway, I'll talk about this for a second, only because I haven't seen you guys. What's up, Kim? Yeah, it's a cool little thing, man. I mean, it's so light and small, and I like it, you know, because you always have that AC outlet. It's great. And I had it out a little bit last night. I finished up this side for now. All right, I just got to put the roof on. I've been slacking again. I can't get time. But it was a little bit dark last night, and it started to kind of like rain a little bit. And I had the light on just for a couple. You know, I was only out here maybe 5 minutes, and it lit the whole back up. But you know, something to think about, I guess. But getting back to chemotherapy here. I don't know what just happened there. But getting back to chemo, yeah, because everything just changed on me. Sorry. I got some blurry issues. I don't know. I got sabotage here. I don't know why it's so blurry all of a sudden. Give it up. Give it up. You've got to give it up. All right. We fixed it. Anyway, getting back to Mr. Chemotherapy here. You know, it's fine, guys. You know? Um, yeah. Hammer drill. You know, you got your selector up here with your modes. I did a little review on this when I got it. They sent it to me, Chemo. Very nice people. We got it on hammer, but obviously I'm using it to screw. Yeah, we're screwing here. Let me crank this sucker up. So you got 24 different modes on your selector, or speeds. You know, you got a nice metal chuck here. I was looking to see who made this. I don't really know. But again, I just posted on it on Instagram, and you know, I think this is like $80, right? You know, the rigid we saw for $79. You know, and you get a lifetime warranty, you get a bigger platform, but you know, the point is, I just don't. And let me tell you, people buy these, and that was like the big thing I put on Instagram is, you know, why really is like. I think people want to just buy these just to try them out and see like maybe how much it can handle, how much it can do. Because you know, you can go to Home Depot, you can go to Lowe's, and spend $10 more, and you're either in a right. I mean, the Milwaukee guys is $99, right? You can get the DeWalt Atomic for $99 with 2 batteries. So you know, unless this was $50, you know, it's tough to kind of. And I think this came with 2 batteries for some reason, but I could be wrong. Um, but obviously, this is like straight up. I mean, there's really no information. I tried tagging this, so I kind of put, you know, at chemo on Instagram, and nothing came up. So I don't know what's going on here. There's really no info. I took the battery out. But yeah, I'm using it until this battery's dead. And I got a full charge, so this should last me a little bit anyway. So yeah, you got like the blue, green, yellow, red, nice. Yeah, yeah. But really no info on here. Got some nice air holes in here. And these are probably like Samsung or LG cells in here. You know, again, there's not too many manufacturers. You'd be surprised that actually make these cells. So, but yeah, I want to say that they actually advertise. Like if you go on Amazon, made with Samsung cells. what other product? Yeah, that's a good Nathan. Yeah, I honestly think it's really just a hammer drill and an impact. To be totally honest with you, so it doesn't, you know. And I would probably go with Bauer now at this point. Now, even though this is brushless and the Bauer is not, you know, I don't know how much the kit is. I think the kit is $79, right, for Bauer, maybe 69. But anyway, you know, you get the 3 amp hour, or you get the battery, the 1.5 or whatever. But you got other tools, right? And you got Harbor Freight kind of there if something kind of goes wrong. You know, obviously this is from Amazon. I think Amazon's the only retailer of this. So, you know, after your 30 days with Amazon's over, I don't know how your warranty is going to go. I mean, you got wires hanging out here. But I'm not bashing this because it's, you know, it works. I mean, and we'll see how it does. I'll do a full battery charge with it, and I'm sure it'll last. But that's about it, guys. I'm really just checking and see what's going on. So that's about it, guys. I'm going to finish this wall here now. So I'll have this wall done and this wall. I'll tell you, the deck, I can't believe how big this is getting. Look at this. That's awesome. Took like 4 years to get it to be. And I killed everything around it. You've got to give it up. But yeah, just with the deck boards, you know, it's nice. It kind of gives it, it's got, you know, I had to break it up, obviously, because I didn't want to buy a full piece for every board. I would spend a lot of money. But guys, this was 8 deck boards. So 8 times 4, $32. And I got 5% off, obviously. So the walls are going to cost less than 100, you know, 32 and 32. And I'm going to do plywood in the back. You know, that's half the roof I got to put up. But yeah, I'm easily at my $150 price point on this. But I've been getting a lot of questions on Instagram about this, and yeah, man, oh, that's so awesome. And I can't stress enough, guys, if you're gonna do it, anything bigger than a 4x6, do normal posts. You don't want to go this route. It's just not. It's not the way to do it. You know, doing the 2x4. It's good with, you know, smaller builds, but you don't want to do that with anything bigger. But that's really it, guys. Shaka, thank you, brother. What's up, Alabama? DIY fan, what's up? Let's go. Samuel, thank you, man. Cellar Door, what's up? Ryobi. Michael Mara. Jeff Holland, what's up? MRL. Yeah, we're just rocking to a little bit of music here. But that's it. Good. Under 20 minutes. All right, guys. So, yeah, just with the Ryobi 40-volt inverter, guys, because that's the main thing here. I'm going to be just, it's a great little tool if you have a couple batteries. If you only have one battery, I'd probably hold off. All right, but if you have like 3 or 4 of them, maybe you got the lawnmowers and the weed whackers and you got 3 or 4 batteries, I think you'll love this, man. But just make sure, you know, if you're using it with your phone, kind of got to be on your feet a little bit because this thing will stay on until, now, it might shut off at some point, but I can tell you, for a good 20 minutes to an hour it was on, so I don't think so. So it's gonna probably stay on, so it'll kind of eat the battery up. All right, but that's about it, folks. God bless you. Say your prayers.